So, this, guys, you know, when we first, this has been going around for a while now, a couple of weeks, okay? And we were thinking about including it in last week's show, but we're like, nah. I mean, it's clearly a knockoff, but it's just like, whatever, okay? But then when you look closer, we saw like some closer images and you were like, you know what? We better include this.
Yeah.
Okay, so what this is it's, there's a The Rock movie.
Yeah.
What does he say? Dazi.
Chunje Kwailer.
Yeah. Dazi.
Dazi.
Yeah, exactly. Like ridiculous. And we got Dazi The Rock. And he's got a movie called Skyscraper. Let me get us out of there. Which, you know, looks like a movie. And next to it is a new movie also coming out, like a big budget movie in China.
Yeah.
And you see the two posters for the movie and you're like, that's very similar.
Of course.
So you're like, okay, they probably just knocked off the design language. They liked the way it looked. They thought, let's make our own version.
Yeah, because the background's different, right?
A little bit different. Yeah, I mean, it's a different stuff down there. But there are a lot of things that are similar about it.
You got to look close.
Okay. And so we're like, okay, it's just a clear knockoff, but it's its own thing, right?
Yeah, Rad135 said, it's the same hand.
Yeah. Oh, did you do the hand?
No.
You didn't put in the hand?
No, I just have the picture you sent me.
Remember, I sent you the pictures of the hand.
Oh.
Where's the hand picture?
Well,
that's the whole point.
You can look at the hand.
Okay, well.
It's very clear.
There's... you got to dig it up. I'll throw it in the show. You got to find it. Let me throw it in there. It's so important. You got to look because...
You sent me this.
No, I sent you the hand thing.
For real, I have the folder.
I absolutely sent it to you. Yeah, you'll see it if you look for it. Basically, if you look very closely at the hands, you'll see they photoshopped the Rock's wedding ring off of his finger, but it's got the same hand, the same pinky, the same it's the same hand basically.
Of course, you can't find it anywhere on Google because Google will make sure that that's not allowed.
Okay, so now everybody will be able to see what we're talking about here. Okay, give me a second. Take a look at what they did there. Exactly the same picture. Yeah. So they actually like photoshopped the top part of the poster. They took the hand, they took the wedding ring. You can see like right up there, you can see where they very badly photoshopped the wedding ring off of his hand.
Yeah.
But
it's still like,
you can still see it. You can see the line there, right? It's so dumb.
They used his hand doesn't even match. It's a giant like it's a different color.
Yeah, well, I mean that's the thing. They changed the color and everything so that it looks like a Chinese hand, right?
Yeah, I see.
But yeah, the closer you look, the more absolutely absurd this knockoff is.
Lord of the Rings, dude.
Yeah,
the one just got divorced.
Yeah, the Rock turned Chinese and then got a divorce.
Yeah.
No, seriously though, look at the pinky finger, like that deformed nail or whatever. It's like the same. Dazi. Anyway, so I think
should be a soundbite.
Dazi should be a soundbite. Yeah. Let's go back to the video playback. So just so you know, it looks similar because it's the same image, at least up into the diagonal part. You know.
Yeah.
It's shameless.
Snappy 452 with a good point. 5 fingers equals 5G.
Wait, yeah.
Nice.
Anyway, guys, so shameless copy, and it's a big budget movie. Why can't they do their own designs? Why can't they hire a proper graphic designer to do their own thing?
I couldn't tell you.
And apparently the Chinese guy doesn't have a hand or can't hang on to anything.
Why can't he have his own hand?
I know. Why couldn't they do that?
Because it's cheaper to just
copy. Yeah. Hollywood, stop capitulating to China, man.
What are you doing?
Yeah. Anyway, so I had to show that.
It's ridiculous.
It's so dumb. It's so dumb.
What a scam.
Okay. This has gone viral in China, and this has actually caused a problem.
Yeah, so first you'll laugh at it, but then we'll tell you how ridiculous the response was.
Yeah. So we're going to play this little clip for you.
It's a bit loud.
It's loud for us, so I'll take it down. I'll get us out of there. I'm going to play this. Let's see.
上学呀。我为了长大，不想在中国住了，想要去英国。你为什么来？
So, for those of you listening, and for those of you who maybe didn't catch that, the teacher asks, what do you want to grow up? Or like, why do you go to school? What's the reason? And his answer is not a very satisfactory one for China.
Yeah. So he says...
学呀。我为了长大，不想在中国住了，想要
says, I want to make sure that when I grow up, I don't have to live in China. And then after this, he says, I want to go to England.
Yeah, I want to immigrate to the UK.
Yeah.
And now this, of course, caused massive backlash, so much so that there's like official investigations into the education standards of the school, and the government's now involved, and it's a big hoo-ha.
It literally became an issue. Like, the average person in China watching this would laugh at this. Oh, cute kid. He's smart.
Yeah.
Like, that's the average Chinese response. But the official response is very different.
It's like there's something wrong with the education system there. We're putting it under investigation. Government swarms on the school.
Yeah.
It's terrible. I mean, think about it. If a kid like you, it doesn't matter what country you're in, you say like, what do you want to do when you grow up? Oh, I want to go live in China, or I want to go
live here anymore.
Yeah.
And people would be like, sure.
It's like,
yeah, of course.
Sure.
I wrote my journal when I was his age that I wanted to dig a hole at China. You know,
Yeah, really?
and I used to be interested in China, read books about it. I want to go to China when I grow up. I did the same thing.
Yeah.
There was nothing wrong. My teacher didn't call my parents.
Yeah, and like weebs would be like, I want to go to Japan and have a waifu or something.
Yeah, something like that, right?
Yeah.
Or whatever you're interested in. At that time, I was interested in China. I was looking at books about it in the library.
Yeah.
There was no hoo-ha. There was no look and examination to the education system.
Yeah, you're like, how dare you betray our country?
But that's where this kid's at.
Yeah.
His parents and the school.
It's devastating for them. I really do hope that he does get to immigrate.
Yeah.
You know?
I hope he gets there someday.
Hope he gets his wish.
I got my wish.
Yeah, you
I
went
got
to
to
China?
go live in China for 10 years. Anyway.
去英国。
Oh, no, not again.
Yeah.
哎，不要走呀！
Selfish ass grab hags.
Yeah, they're just grab hags. They want photos of that.
They still won't get a good picture.
No.
看不见脸。
They love destruction. And he'd have a drink and he'd turn into a freaking tomato. It really must suck if you're Asian and you're trying to like have a little sly drink with your parents not knowing or something. You know what I mean? You can't. What a sucky way to die. Die by peanut.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Imagine that on your gravestone.
Dead by peanut.
Death by peanut.